Alright guys, we are gonna be watching a VTuber reveals the real reason why she left after her hiatus. Any VT. So like, comment, and subscribe, and if like Ludwig says, let's up those numbers, baby! Alright, let's get right into it.
Okay, so it seems like we have a little bit of an update on the whole AnnyTF situation. Now, if you don't remember, obviously I covered this quite a while ago, and essentially she went on an indefinite hiatus and ended up kind of suspending some of her own accounts, you know, obviously personally suspending it, not like suspended by Twitter or anything. She ended up just kind of like taking it down her accounts for a little bit, and it's
yeah, by the way, she left with like a comment, something along the lines of saying, "See you, nerds." That's how she left.
seems like she is kind of back, and there is a big kind of, because essentially there's a clip that came out obviously saying you know, Anny explains why she went on a hiatus, as she actually went live recently and explained as to why and what is actually happening, where she's been, and
right?
why
I know, right?
This has been happening, because it was.
Yo, if I get into any heat, like I says like the N-word or something, I'm gonna leave with that same sentence. I'm just gonna be like, "See you, nerds."
It's very out of the blue whenever it first kind of dropped. And I think, you know, whenever people were kind of like speculating behind
I can't wait till I get
what actually
cancelled.
happened, there was multiple reasons as to why people think that, you know, this happened. There was a clip that she went around saying that she was obviously.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I originally thought that Annie left because of an issue with Beetle. When I originally looked at her, because I was watching her. I usually follow the people I like, you know. So I follow Beetle, I follow Annie, and I noticed that they didn't follow each other on Twitter. So when she went on a hiatus, I originally thought that it was because of something happened with Beetle. But I found out it was not the case.
Being stalked by someone, which obviously is absolutely terrible, and it seems like that possibly had a kind of you know, like a part into play in that kind of stuff, and it just seems like she just went on a break on her own accord, probably mainly due to mental health reasons. But
it's always mental health reasons, bro.
In the clip why she went on hiatus,
stop the spoilers, man,
be happening in the future, which I wanted to share with you guys.
My bad. I need to chill, chat. My bad. Listen, bro, I didn't spoil shit though. I haven't told you the reason yet. I haven't told you the reason.
And just kind of break it down and give you guys a quick kind of look at what is going on. So this is the clip here, posted by a neuro clipper called Neurocrumbs. Here it is.
Oh, I know Neurocrumbs. Oh, I saw his clips. These shits are funny.
Hiatus was like some like toxicity and people who basically like say mean things about me and like stalk me, all that stuff. I was giving too much power for that to the point I just
God damn.
like my only way to shut
we
down.
Missed you, Anny
like,
lovers. We missed you, Anny lovers. We missed you, Anny lovers. We missed you,
let that
Anny
not
lovers.
happen to me. Not see that, whatever. It was just completely be gone. And
oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Thank you for head patting Annie. I appreciate you, Daphne. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, girl. Oh my god, I forgot to fix that. Oh no.
It's been like bothering me for a long time.
Oh dude, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Is that like, why the fuck am I?
Always the case though, is stalkers. Yo, bro, 100%, bro. Like honestly, I'll be honest. I mentioned this to you guys before. Thank you for the headpads. I mentioned this to you guys before. This is one of the issues that like the female VTubers have, the males don't have. You know what I mean? It's that they have to deal with some stalkers. You know what I mean? Some crazy ass people, and they deal with some like really insane, just pieces of shit. Honestly, the guys don't deal with. You know, that's the negative side of being a female VTuber. It sucks.
Giving that much power to like.
Damn, she seems like she needs some the love. 100%, bro. I feel so bad for her. I really do.
People like that. I guess it's just I don't like when I know who I am, right? I know what my life is, how I think about things, what my values are, right?
So yeah, obviously That is one of the main reasons as to why she obviously, took a hiatus for a little bit. Was mainly due to the fact of a lot of hate, the stalker stuff, which we talked about in my previous video, and also just the toxicity of the space in general can obviously have a big effect on someone. And some people can handle that, and some people can't. And obviously,
yeah, I'll be honest, bro. The internet is not for everybody. I'll be honest. Especially if you're a content creator, bro. There's always gonna be somebody hating on you, no matter what. For real. You gotta, when you create content, you gotta fucking you gotta have a thick skin, you know what I mean? You gotta understand how to take criticism, obviously constructive criticism, and you gotta also understand and identify when there's no substance in what they're saying, you know? And it's so frustrating to me how there's just so many people who are straight up just pieces of shit, and they just attack you for no reason, really. Well, that's so sad. I feel so bad for her. That's not okay. It's not, and there's people who just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why she left, and now it just makes a lot more sense now. It's fucking disgusting, bro. Some people just need to chill the fuck out. You know? If you're not ready for the haters, then you're not ready to possess a phone in today's world. Yeah, true, but at the same time, sometimes you don't even have to do anything, Silbrick, just to get haters. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Sometimes you can just be on Twitter, you have a post, you like a VTuber, right? You following them, you have a nice post for them. There'll always be one motherfucker who, for whatever reason, they think that you're wrong, or they just hate your comment, and they will post something negative about you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do. It's absolutely stupid, bro. Especially on fucking Twitter. Oh my god, that place sometimes can be filled with retards, bro. Bro, I feel hell bad for her. Me too, bro. Me too. She didn't deserve that. She's such a nice girl too. That fucking sucks.
Anny took the decision.
That's why I don't post. Yeah,
and just take a hiatus, which honestly, I think
keep it on the low, bro. You don't want to post on that shit.
Just want to chill on the internet. Don't really want to involve themselves in any of this toxicity or any of this hatred or whatever, and it can get a little bit overwhelming. So obviously, sometimes you do just need to take a break, and I think she's obviously done the right thing there. Obviously,
100%.
There's actually a comment which kind of summarized a lot more of the clip, because obviously she does go on to speak a little bit more about some stuff in specifics. They say, I found this comment very useful and insightful. They essentially say she's attributing it to toxicity, mean comments, and stalking. She says she admits that she gave too much power to these negative experiences, which led her to stop streaming.
Better
so
not do
a lot
that.
of these negative experiences
have
just kind of stunted ability to
don't
stream.
Feed into it.
And
they love that shit, bro. I swear to God.
Stuff like Anny also mentions being a people pleaser, which affects her when she can't make everyone happy. Which I think whenever you kind of
yo, bro, I can relate to this, bro. Oh my god, dude. I had to learn this the hard way too, bro. I'm a people's pleaser too, bro. I always try to make everybody happy, especially in work, like as an electrician. I try to make the customer as happy as I possibly can. I'll bend over backwards, like not don't take it that way, but like I bend over backwards to make somebody happy. Like, all right, you want me to move this, this light box anywhere you want me to? All right, I'll move it over here. Even if that was not within my budget, I will do it. But I learned that you can't just let that happen. You can't let them win like that. You know what I mean? I'm also a people's pleaser. Yeah, dude, it's very hard. You gotta control that mentality, because you're not gonna be able to please everybody. There's always gonna be somebody who hates you no matter what you do. You can try your best, and you still will have somebody on the shadows like, yeah, I fucking hate this guy. He's being too nice. He's being two-faced. He's lying. He's not like that real. Like, bro, like, shut the fuck up.
Shivers. I will now retreat in the deepest part of the ocean.
Take it easy, Silver.
Chaos to you.
Thank you for popping in the stream, bro. It's why I take so many mental breaks. The internet is so toxic. It really isn't health being chronically online. It's not, Daphne. And honestly, I know why you take breaks, bro. I'm not saying that I'm going to, because I have grown a thick skin throughout my years working in as an electrician. Dude, they treat you like and on the trades, they talk shit, bro, all the time. By the way, there's ads in about 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. We can wait for everybody else to come back, and just chit chat with subscribers here. But like it's really 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 hard as a people's pleaser to control that urge of helping somebody else. You have to it takes a lot of like mental fortitude to understand that you're getting taken advantage of, or that there are people who are just not going to be happy no matter what you do. You know what I mean? And I have learned that, and I if Annie hasn't learned that, I hope she learns something after this experience, you know? I am a people's pleaser till you're mean to me. Then you stop existing in my mind. Lol. Yo, I can't. Sometimes I just feel like I try not to how do I say this? Even when somebody's mean to me, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I will like, I always try to look at both sides of the coin, because there's always two sides to a story, you know what I mean? So if somebody's mean to me, I will be like, okay, maybe they're having a tough day, you know? Maybe they just got fucking yelled at their job, and they're not having a great day. You know? Maybe they broke up with their significant other, and they're just right now all they're doing is seeing red. So I usually give a benefit of the doubt at least once, and then if that continues, then I'm just going to immediately just out it as you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I used to be like that. I learned to put my own mental health first. I can forgive, but not for free. What do you mean by that? But not for free? Meaning like you want them to do something for you to show you that they're actually, you know, asking for forgiveness type of deal? Because I wouldn't even like, listen, I'll give you a chance, right? One chance. On the second, I'll just be like, all right, that's it. I won't even give him a second. I won't even give him the forgiveness part. Because you gotta look at it like this, Glitch. You're once an asshole, always an asshole. You know what I'm saying? The people don't change, really. It's very hard for people to change, especially when you're an adult. That's the reason, you know, there's a good saying, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. And you can't teach an adult to be a different person, because all their life, throughout their experiences, that's what it builds up to. Now tell that person to completely change and do a 180. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say there's some motherfuckers on the internet, they won't change no matter what you do, so you cannot please them. There's no way in hell you can please them no matter what you do. And as a people pleaser, dude, I had to learn that the hard way. And I feel bad for Annie, because it doesn't seem like she has learned that yet. That fucking sucks, bro. That fucking blows. I won't forgive you if you don't fully mean it. And once you lose my trust, you won't get it back till you prove it. You deserve it. And I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's a fair take. I just wouldn't be able to. Because, again, I've seen so many things already in my life where, like, people just won't change. Like, I can give you an example. So my little sister was with this guy, right? And this guy was a piece of shit, bro. Like, straight up dog, like a fucking asshole. To the point that motherfucker used to go to my grandma's house where my little sister lived at that time, and he used to just break windows, car windows, my grandma's car windows, and my sister's car windows, key the doors. It was so annoying, bro. But my sister will keep forgiving him, you know. Every time he would be like, yo, I'm sorry, you know, I'll change here, this and that. And he never did. He never fucking did. That's why I'll give you one chance. That's it. You're not getting anything else from me. By the way, welcome back. Welcome back from Agile. We'll continue. I was just rambling for 2 minutes just to just to be able to show you guys the video.
You know, getting onto the internet and you do streaming or content or whatever, it is kind of hard to make everybody happy. I don't think, I think there is a kind of philosophy out there where you can't really make everybody happy on the internet. There are so many people with so many conflicting views and different opinions, especially for, like, you know, in my experience, I've got a channel which, you know,
conflicting views, I call them retards.
Obviously it's very like opinionated, and people obviously have different opinions to what I think about a situation or whatever that goes on in the VTuber space, and maybe they hate me for that, and that's, you know, totally fine, because obviously there's a lot of people out there who do have differing opinions, and obviously it does go too far whenever you do like attack someone for that. But I mean, if you don't want to, you know, support an opinion, or you don't want to interact with an opinion, then that's totally fine too.
Bro, I don't get that. I don't get why people, like, just because they don't like your opinion, they will attack you for it. Like, I don't get it. Like, there's a lot of people who I don't like their opinions. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. You're not gonna see me go out of my way and attack them. You know, because that's just fucking retarded. That's silly. That's like a kid throwing a tantrum. Jesus Christ.
You know, obviously it can get a bit much whenever you're getting hate comments and stuff, and I think that's what Annie was starting to get. And obviously, some people can just ignore them and just move on with their day, but obviously some people can't. And I think that, you know, Annie has decided to, you know, kind of take a hiatus to kind of combat this, and to kind of, you know, try to be a little bit more resilient to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's a fair play.
She shares that she's been working with these issues in therapy, finding it mentally draining to try and please everyone. She says Annie also reveals a difficult year that left her emotionally numb, which, that was also a massive point as well. Apparently something happened last year. Obviously, we're not going to pry into that or what actually happened, but essentially she said that she was...
Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know about that. What the hell? I'm gonna have to look into that.
...in a bad spot. You know, she wasn't feeling great or whatever. And, I mean, she goes on to say that that has kind of affected her, like, more long-term than she thought it was going to. And so, obviously, that has also provided a factor into why she hasn't been streaming and why she took a hiatus, which honestly, that's like pretty understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, they're saying her mental state was already shattered from past events, and online negativity 100%. Worsened it. She concludes by stating that she has a depressive disorder and is working on rebuilding her mental strength. So hopefully, you know, she, you know, does come back soon fully, and, you know, can fix.
We're waiting, Annie. I will be on your stream, on your first stream when you fully come back. I will. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
A lot of this kind of stuff which is going on, because again, as she said on the stream, I don't know if it played exactly in the clip that we listened to, but she does say that, you know, she doesn't know if she'll be like fully back or anything. This was just like a kind of one-off stream for now, and then maybe she'll think about it. So again, you know, we don't know if she'll be fully back or not yet, but we do know exactly what is actually going on and where she's been, and, you know, we know that she's like okay, and that she's trying to work on, you know, just trying to be better in the space, you know, overall, just trying to, you know, make herself feel a little bit more comfortable in the space, which honestly I think is fine. If you
honestly, the best way you can do that is by ignoring hate. Like, honestly, you gotta look at it like that. Like, honestly, like, just ignoring hate will do you so much better, because if you let it get to you, they're just gonna feed into it. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. The internet just it just grows a cesspool full of retards. You know, the internet is great. There are really good parts about the internet. You know, the communities you can build, it's fantastic. But there's always that one little group of retards that just straight up are just anal about everything, bro. Like, it's just there's some entitled little shits on the internet who have nothing else to do but fucking make everybody else's life miserable. Vivian, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Vivi, it blows. You gotta just, it's kind of crazy to me, because, dude, this happened to me before, right? I'll tell you, just with the little time I've been as a VTuber, it's kind of crazy how, like, people, like, especially like content creators, and I don't know if every content creator does this, but like, they will lock into just one negative comment and completely zoned out all the positive ones. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but like it happened to me too, where like I had a negative comment happen in one of my shorts, and I don't it fucked me up because that was the first time I got a negative comment. Right? I grew a thick boy skin, but that is the first time I had something like that happen to me, and I just didn't understand it fully of why, and then I just realized it's the same thing as real life. There's always going to be somebody on your job that doesn't like you, no matter what you do. So I took it as, yeah, that guy's a fucking moron. Like, he didn't even give me any criticism. Like, it was just straight up, like, hate. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is, bro. So I just took the piss out of it. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta look at it like that. And a lot of VTubers don't do that. It fucking blows. The negativity can really get to you. It really can.
Really want to kind of focus on that. They said, I'll need to find the time to watch it later. I'm also a people pleaser, so there might be some good insight to get myself out of this spiral.
Yeah.
You know, does she regularly browse on 4chan? Which again, obviously has been a big thing that's seen on Twitter recently. I don't really know what that is all about, but
she regularly browsers on 4chan? Bro, that's your mistake right there. Why the fuck do you went on 4chan, Annie? That is the worst place to go. That place is literally where all brain cells go to die. That or Twitter. I swear to fucking God. Oh no, girl, what are you doing? No.
Especially people saying that, you know, people have been searching themselves up on like 4chan and places like that, which already is a bad idea.
Terrible mistake.
Obviously, some people have just been doing it and they've been saying all these horrible
comments,
like
100%.
beyond deranged comments, and they kind of fixate on it quite heavily, and it just seems to be a problem with some people that they kind of fixate on these comments so heavily that it does send them into a spiral. But again, I don't think they never specifically said anything about that on the clip, but that's just something that I've seen happening with other VTubers. Say most streamers go on VT and 4chan. There's compilations of streamers that accidentally share their screen when they have a VT as a desktop shortcut or in their browser, or just straight up have 4chan on the front because of how much they go there. It's very much a place for thick-skinned people because there is zero empathy or tolerance there, which again, yeah, they will chew up people for any reason.
God damn, again, bro.
Yeah, that's
it's just, dude, she's not even built, like, you have to build tolerance for that shit. It's just people who just have nothing better to do, bro. Like, straight up.
That's why I don't go over there. I can't be bothered to deal with that kind of stuff.
There's so many people who just look for shit to get offended by.
Issues, and hopefully things will get much better, sending positive vibes. Said explains why she went socially silent. Sometimes internet detox is just what the mind needs, which yeah, it's 100% true. I think obviously, yeah, a lot of people do benefit from that. Obviously, some people don't benefit from that, and some people, can't handle that.
Some people like to do that, but I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't unplug myself from the internet. I am fucking locked into the matrix, baby. Ah!
But I think a lot of people, should at least give it a try, and I think Annie has given it a try, and I think it has helped out. She did mention the fact that she did like, kind of lurk on screens and things.
If you can't handle it, it does help.
Like fully just kind of like take herself away from the internet, but I think she just kind of took herself away from content creation and just making content for now. But obviously people saying, oh, thank God she's okay. It said, I remember getting the notification and immediately jumped into the stream. It's hard to see someone being beaten down, but I'm glad she's getting therapy. He said, all good vibes.
I wasn't able to jump on her stream because I was in the middle of work, bro. Oh my God, that shit frustrated the fuck out of me. Bah! Bah! Bah!
So I can muster her going her way. He said, I'm glad she's okay and doing better now. I don't watch her specifically, but she seems like a really sweet person. I'm just
bro,
glad
she
she's okay.
is, bro.
I'm glad to see she's doing better. So again, everyone is pretty glad to see that she is doing good, and that she is at least working on it. Obviously, I don't think she was like, it's quite an emotional kind of clip. She did break down a couple of times during the video.
Sucks, bro. I don't want to see
but
that.
Again,
That's
I don't think she's like 100% good yet, but I think she is definitely working on it, and
she's not 100% good, but she's working towards it, like you said, and she says that she's going to come back. So that's all that matters, right? As long as she's doing better than what she was when she went on a hiatus. That's all that matters. One stone at a time, bro. One stone at a time.
Trying to just get better so that she can, go back to streaming and be a little bit more resilient to this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They also said in the pin comment here later on the stream, she said that there is a chance that she'll be streaming in a few days, or it will take more time depending on her inner state. This stream went really well. Even Golda Kappa hype train happened. Let's hope Annie will feel better after the stream. So again,
let's hope so
really
too.
Good. And they said,
please give her love, by the way.
Again,
she's such a sweet VTuber.
Maybe this could just be a check-in for a while, which I think
she's so nice.
Might be it. They say what a wonderful way to start the day. Which hopefully she did this situation.
The only thing I have a quarrel of her, dude. Her fan art, it's a 1 or a 10. What I mean by that is either is the most wholesome fan art you will ever see in your life, was the most lewd shit you'll ever see in your fucking life. Like, I swear to God, there's no in between. Her fan art is crazy, bro. It has a weird fucking range. Oh my God, dude. Don't ask me how I know that, by the way.
Does improve for her, and that she can get back to streaming very, very soon. But we have to just wait and see what kind of happens. Because again, it happens at different paces. Some people can, recover very quickly, and some people take their time when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I think that's either way is, totally.
Sorry to hear that, baby.
But yeah, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Because again, I'm very interested in what you guys have to say. And also, don't forget to go to Game Subs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Yeah, he's talking like XQC, brother. Holy shit. But yeah, dude, this guy does, like, if you're really interested on drama, like on drama VTuber stuff, like, he covers pretty much everything under the sun. Like, as soon as it comes out, he'll cover it. So, if you like that, just, give him a like, give him a subscribe. Kasa Hana, he's pretty good. Also, obviously, give love and support to Annie. She definitely needs it, bro. That shit fucking sucks. Sucks absolute dick.